Welcome to my YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share and subscribe. Hey everyone, this is Samara Khan and today in this video I'll show you how you can make a simple mug brownie. So let's get started into the video. So for that you will be needing a mug like this. So I usually use this mug for making mug cakes. So I'll be using this. So into this I'll be adding 3 tablespoons of flour. So you need a tablespoon. This is a measuring cup. So I'm using this. Actually what we have to do is we have to level everything to get a perfect baking. So I'll use my finger. You can use any Uno card or you can use cards for it. So here it goes, 1. Now this comes 2. So you can see that I have leveled it and it's not coming outside. So you have to do it like this. This comes a second. And now the last one. The third one is also like this. Third. And now our maida or flour we have put in this. Now we'll put some 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar. This have a sugar, normal sugar. Just you have to put it in mixer grinder and just blend it out to make a powder. So this comes our first tablespoon of our sugar. This is powdered sugar, so this comes first. Now the second one, you have to get the second one too, because we are using 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar. So you have to use it. So now you need cocoa powder. So I'm not gonna add too much of powdered powdered sugar. It's cocoa powder and I'm not gonna use too much of it. I'm only going to use 1.5 of this. So I'll be adding it into this. Now let's get into. So I have taken this cocoa powder. So this is 1 tablespoon. Now I'll be adding it into this. Half of it, like you can get half of it. Like we saw that 1 tablespoon is full and then half of it. Like let me show you. This is like this. You can see it like this. You need to get the half because it becomes really bitter when you add 2 tablespoons. So this is better to add half. So now we will be adding our baking powder, baking agents like baking powder and baking soda. So we have to add them. Let me show it to you. So these are the 2 baking agents. This one is baking powder and this one is baking soda. See, we will be adding 1 pinch of baking soda and 2 pinches of baking powder, and that will be good. So let's add it. I keep it on my finger like this so that I get the amount for it, like what we have to add. So this is the perfect amount for pinch. So I will be adding it into our dry ingredients, and the work for this is over. And now we will be adding this baking powder. This is very powdery texture, so you have to be careful that you don't spoil the working area. So now I'll mix all the dry ingredients well. You don't have to like sift it because we will be mixing it very nicely, so you don't have to be worried for that. Mix all the things. So you can see our dry mix, whatever you can name it. Always mix your dry ingredients first so that they mix evenly. When you'll add cocoa powder, the color will change. After the dry ingredients are mixed, it will be like brownish. So now time for our wet ingredients. So for first wet ingredient, you will be needing like unsalted butter. So you'll be adding to a dry mix, approx 1 teaspoon for it. Yeah, and that's perfect. 1 teaspoon for it. And now we will be adding 2 to 3 drops for vanilla essence. This is too much. Approx this amount. I don't know, you can see if you can see. And go inside, go inside, go inside. Okay, now done. Now we will not mix so much because it will become a dough. So now I'll add milk. So for milk we will add 2 to 3 tablespoons for it. So let me bring the tablespoon, new tablespoon. So I have brought a spoon. It is tablespoon, a new spoon. So I'll be adding milk. And remember, your milk should be at room temperature so your baking doesn't fail. So I have put this milk in this sauce container. This is washed nicely. So I'll be adding so that it becomes much easier for me. Whenever I make mug cakes, I keep the milk in this only. Oopsie! Oh, I spilled it over. So I cleared the mess which was here. Let's again try to add. Now directly add. I'll directly add. Remember 2 to 3 tablespoons. Smells delicious. One thing I forgot to add, pinch of salt to increase the sweetness. So I'm gonna add it just now. Yeah, so I'll add pinch of salt and now mixing it very nicely. So I measured it and it was 2 to 3 tablespoons. That means you will be adding 3 tablespoons of the milk so that your batter of the mug cake is very nice and lump free. So you can see I have mixed it a lot. You can see it. Yeah, you can see it. The batter is so good. 2-3 drops more like this. Yeah. Oopsie. When the milk was like this spilled like here, so I was thinking like it is a blooper for the video. So the batter comes very nice, and now I had the time for chocolate tips. So I will be rushing for bringing the chocolate chips because they are in the refrigerator, because they were homemade chocolate chips, so I made it myself. So they are in the refrigerator, so I'll come and bring it and drop this inside the mug cake. Let me go. So I've come with my chocolate chips. They are very delicious and looks like real choco chips, like you can see here. I love my choco chips, honestly. These are my favorite choco chips which I have ever made. So I'll be adding it into my batter. So very less amount, like something like a teaspoon or a less than teaspoon, something like this. I'll be adding it into my chocolate batter so that it becomes more chocolatey. So I'll be topping it with some more chocolate chips. It looks very nice because I have mixed it a lot. Oh, I'm using my left hand and it makes so oopsie. Oh, it's kind of messy inside the mug cake, but never mind. Okay, it's okay. Let me do it. Okay. Now done. So, time for a little chocolate chip topping. Oopsie, it's melty. Melty. Oopsie, I dropped it. One down. Okay. Now done. Oops. So I have, like you can see here, I've topped it with some choco chips. It's looking pretty good. So I'll be popping this into the microwave. So let me tell you the instructions for it. So the instructions for it are, you need to, first of all, you need to get a microwave like this. So what you have to do is keep it on. Now press on microwave mode and then press this button, big button, and now you need to set the time for at least 1 minute 30 seconds, and this is the approx timing for it. So you need to get this timing for it. So on this, there's something like you can add like this 1 minute, and if it doesn't like bloom or it doesn't get cooked nicely, so what you have to do is put 30 seconds more, and that will be all. Add 30 seconds more like this. First the timing come, and what you have to do is microwave on this and set the timing for 1 minute. And 1 minute, and then it doesn't cooks nicely, what you have to do is put 30 seconds more for your baking, and the cake will cook nicely. So let's try for 1 minute. Press and start, and our cake is baking. Yay! Cake is actually baking there, and I think the smell, it will really cook in 1 minute, and the smell is so delicious. Like I'm thinking of getting my hand inside of the microwave and eating it. The smell is so good, and it's a brownie. Taking my cake from the oven or whatever microwave, so it looks so delicious, and the like appearance is so good. Let me show it to you. So yummy, chocolatey as well. So I have brought my chocolate syrup. Now I'll be garnishing it with some chocolate syrup. Actually drizzling it like this to make it more chocolatey, and it's done. It's not kindly looking like drizzling effect, but I love it. Actually, it's spreading all around, but it looks like glaze chocolate ganache, but it's nearly tasty. But tasting time will tell us that is that great or very tasty. Tasting time. It's nearly hot. It's so yummy. Like actual brownies are. It's really tasty. So I love this brownie. It's so yummy with the chocolate syrup. I love the chocolate syrup and it's so yummy. I hope you liked my mug brownie video. So thank you for watching, and also subscribe, like, share, and yeah. So bye guys.